Poker face. Poker face. Poker face.
Play me some Pippin, man.
Alright. I just want to tell you guys, for newer audio people or people that you know, you guys want to get louder, you want to add the alternators, big fucking batteries. This shit ain't just fucking drop-in fucking shit. You go home and you're like, oh, I think I'm gonna put in another battery. I'm gonna put in one twice the size under my hood. Well, let me tell you, big batteries, big alternators equal, you know, lots of trouble, lots of time, money, pain in the ass. Like this motherfucker took a day to get that in there. I actually had my D3100 under here. But yeah, that was a lot of fucking plasma fucking cutting and torching and all kinds of shit. Now my newest epidemic is this fucking alternator that's down in there underneath that fucking box. The problem with this is I got it to be my second alternator to actually go up here where my air conditioner was, but that didn't fucking work out. So we decided to put it in the factory spot. So he's going to go down through here. Well, the problem with that is it won't fucking fit at all. No matter what you do, a 300 amp alternator won't fit up through there in a Civic unless you take this all off. And I'm going to tell you what, these fuckers right here, after, this is a 91, so, you know, you do the fucking math, 91, 2001, 20 some fucking years, does not come off. Torched, torqued, anything, doesn't come off. So that ain't happening. So, you know, we fucking tried to take all bunch of shit off down here. Stoney pulled the fucking tranny fucking thing out and all this shit for nothing. Because it just, no matter what, without taking this fucking axle off, it wasn't going up through there. So, we go through the top. What solution do you have when you go through the top to get down through there? Well, it's the fucking intake. And I'm going to tell you what. You know, it didn't seem that bad taking it off. Stoney fucking, you know, pulled the bolts, popped it off there. Alternator slid down in there. Everything was all happy. You know, like, yeah, it's in there. Well, here's the fucking problem. There's a gasket on them intakes. And, you know, like everything else, after 20 some fucking years of being on there, does not come off easily. And, you know, you pull it, you pretty much have to replace the gasket. Well, guess what? See all that shit hooked up to that intake? You don't just fucking pull that intake up and pull the gasket off like no problemo. It's a pain in the ass. Like, you pull up on it and everything wants to fucking snag. You got no room to get down in there. I have fucking little girly hands, and I can't hardly get down in there. Now, I have pulled, the gasket comes off in fucking pieces because it just crumbles off. What comes off? The other part, you practically have to pull that fucking intake out of there to fucking grind the son of a bitches off. Like the rest of the fucking gasket. It's like fucking welded on the motherfucker. So, just an FYI, getting loud is fun and all, and you feel like all fun and special and cool, but you don't just fucking pop this shit in, you know, like no problem. Like, it's fucking can be headaches, and sometimes you start to wonder, you know, why in the fuck do I do all this? Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it. I've banged my head off of things many fucking times in frustration, and it's always been worth it, but I'll tell you, while you're doing it, it just seems like a huge pain in the ass. And almost like a job sometimes. But it's always worth it. On the good note, my alternator down there, the fucking bracket that tensions that alternator does not work. Because it's too fucking, the alternator's too fucking big. So, we found this old school motherfucker at a pick apart on a really fucking old truck. I'm talking like 50s or some shit like that. And this, I stuck down there and seen it will work. Now, we'll have to modify it a little bit, but it will fucking work. Gonna work awesome, but getting the gasket off, not gonna be fucking cool. Oh, and fucking with this down here, broke a fucking tie rod. So that has to be replaced, and one side you fucking got to do practically the other damn side, and then you got to get in alignment. So, for all you fuckers that want to get loud, it's a fucking pain in the ass. But, in the end, I guess it's worth it. But you got to be a hard-ass bass head, or you can be a punk and take it to somebody else and get it done. I mean, Stoney does a lot of my mechanical shit because I just get frustrated, man. I don't like working on cars. I fucking absolutely hate it. I'd rather just fucking work my ass off at my job and pay somebody else to do the mechanical shit. Audio shit, anything related with the audio, batteries, wires, all that, I like that. That's fun. Then when I run into something with that, I can do that, figure out that problem easy. Unless it has to do with like the alternator, that becomes a pain in the ass. But audio wise, I love it. I love those headaches. This fucking shit, repairing shit that's fucking you break trying to install things, I don't like it. I don't like it, especially on a fucking 20-some-year-old car that does not want to come apart easily and go back together right. So, just an FYI, pain in the ass, but there's my alternator update. I'm going to get it going. It's going to happen. But, fuck, man, yeah.